Hello and welcome to 3M at Wasatch Fitness Academy. I'll be your instructor today, Kira Lusich, and we'll be going through an Explore class. The purpose of this class is to bring yourself into your body and also bring up your heart rate, and then we'll be going through some mobility and flexibility drills to help you feel more embodied. So we're going to begin. You can either sit down, lie down, or stand. And if you haven't washed your hands recently, you've been in public, go wash your hands because we'll be touching our eyes and our face. So if you haven't washed your hands, pause the video right now and go wash your hands. Okay, and if you're still back, go ahead and begin by rubbing your palms together. Beginning to create some heat in hands. And again, you can find yourself sitting, laying down, or standing. And we'll go ahead and place our palms over our eyes. So you want to feel the butt of the palm on your cheekbones. And the ridgeline of the knuckles up above the brow. And as you settle into this soft space, begin to notice what you can hear. Allow the eyes to soften. With the palms over the eyes, everything is dark, so the eyes can be open or closed. All that matters is that they are relaxed. We're going to begin a simple eye movement pattern of right and left. So go ahead and draw your eyes over to the left, keeping your palms over your eyes. Imagine that you can see your left ear. Eyes are pulled so far left. And draw the eyes over to the right. Same thing, palms over the eyes, as if you could see your ear. And release from that, bringing the eyes back to the center. Palms are still over the eyes. Then begin to make small palm circles. Rolling the skin of the cheeks and eyebrows in little circles. And with your palms still over your eyes, open your eyes and notice that little bit of light coming through as you circle your palms. And with the eyes still open, slowly begin to open up the palms and reveal the light to your eyes. We're going to interlace our fingers and place them behind our head. And take a moment here with the back of the head resting in the hands, eyes softly gazing forward. The eyes should feel nice and relaxed after that. And beginning with your right elbow, go ahead and lift the elbow up towards the sky, tilting the head, tilting the body. back through center. And then take the left elbow up to the sky. And back through center. We'll repeat that 2 more times on each side. Reaching the right elbow up. And I usually use an exhale to release and switch, and an inhale to initiate a movement. So that means that as my elbow is lifting, I'm taking a deep breath in. And to release and contract the body, and exhale. After you finish 2 on each side, come through center. And we're going to take the same thing up and down. So with your hands still behind your head, providing a lot of support, you'll notice my fingers are interlaced, and my thumbs are down the side of my neck in order to support. The inhale is going to draw both elbows up and the chin up. And then use the exhale to curl the elbows and the head down and forward. And on your own breath, repeating that 2 more times. After 2, come up through neutral, and we'll go ahead and let those hands take a little break and shake out. So the second reason I asked you to wash your hands before class is that we're actually going to go through a touching of the face and a moving of lymphatic fluid. So we're going to begin at the neck with the back of the hands, and you're slowly going to draw, and pretty gently, draw the fingers or your palms down the sides of your neck and underneath your jaw. You might notice an increase in salivation. That's a good thing. If you're unfamiliar with your lymphatic system, it is what moves all of the toxins in your body. So when you get sick, you feel tenderness in your throat or in your armpits, or sometimes in your groin or behind your knees. And that is your lymphatic system getting a little swollen or a little inflamed with the movement of the toxins and fluids of your body. So by gently stroking down your neck, you're facilitating the movement of lymphatic fluid through your body, which is fantastic for our immune system. Then we're going to begin to draw this gentle stroking up through the face. And if it feels better for you to do more of a massage on your face, go ahead and do that too. You can massage right in front of your ears at your jaw. I recommend pressing from the nose and out towards the cheeks. This is great if you suffer from sinus issues. And we'll keep moving up all the way into the forehead. And again, it's your choice whether the feeling of this is soft or gentle, or if it's more of a massage. Every nervous system is different. When you've reached the top of your face, we're going to move into the scalp. So take your fingers and begin drawing through your hair. And again, if more of a massage feels better for you, dig your fingers in and go ahead and massage that scalp all around the skull. Finishing up about one more deep breath here. And at the bottom of the exhale, let the arms come to the side. Close your eyes for a moment. And take notice if you have a little more awareness or presence of your entire head. Notice if your breathing has become a little softer. And just take a little check-in. Do I feel any better than when we started? Okay. Moving on, before we get into warming up the body quite a bit, we're going to increase sort of our visual focus. So what we find in our modes of stress, like if we're in fight or flight, our primary vision is centralized vision and tunnel vision. So you've probably been on your phone a lot, your vision's here. Whether you're driving, your vision's here. If you're working, your vision is probably there. So we're going to take some time to work into our peripheral vision, which allows our nervous system to sort of calibrate more to our environment and calm down a little bit. So we're going to step so we can't touch each other, 6 feet away. And with your eyes forward and fixed on a point, you're just going to begin with a little wiggle of your fingers at the very bottom of your periphery. So my eyes are straight forward, and I can see just barely my fingertips in my peripheral vision. Then I'm slowly going to begin opening them up, and I'm going to keep my fingers in my peripheral vision. You can test how far back you can go by just barely seeing them. They'll come up next to you, straight out to the sides, and then continue up above. If you notice differences in one side to the other, stick with this exercise so you can still see both fingers. And feel free to play around with the differences on one side. For instance, I know that down here, my right side has a little less, so it has to be further forward. You can play with that a little bit. And then the hands begin to make their way back down. Okay, fabulous. Hope that felt good. So we're going to move into a shaking of the body. If you've ever heard about animals in the wild who are in a very stressed state, they have to shake out their body, right? You've seen probably dogs do this, you see goats do it, animals of prey, you have to shake out the body. So let the shake begin in your hands, if that's comfortable. You can let it move through your shoulders. And really, because this is your practice, however this feels most effective for you, do that. I'm going to take a full-on bounce. hands really heavy. Some options for you are to jump in circles. You can do some jumping jacks. You can do whatever Mike is doing. You can take some high knees. Jump squats are great. I don't like those, but you might like those. Your feet can jump in different patterns. But we want our heart rate to be up. We want our breathing to be harder, faster, deeper. You can think of your favorite song. And you're about halfway done with this. So keep going. Thirty more seconds. And then begin to slow it down. And as we come to stillness, place your hands on your chest, close your mouth. Feel your heartbeat. And as efficiently as you can, take long, slow exhales through the nose and bring yourself back to a normal breathing rhythm. When you're all done, eyes open and look forward, release your palms to your side, and take a check-in again from the beginning of class to our second check-in to now. So noticing where in the body feels relaxed, where in the body does it feel active, what's poking at you, what's not. Just taking a moment to notice where you are right now. When your check-in is all done, we're going to begin a little sway from one foot to the other. We are going to need our balance skills for our standing and mobility postures. So as you're shifting from side to side, ensure that your pelvis and whole torso and your head is also shifting. So when I step into one foot, I think of my pubic bone, belly button, sternum, and nose, all shifting together. Think of all those pieces, because we want to avoid shifting like this, right? We don't want our body sort of half shifting. We want to put our weight on one foot, put it on the other foot. So we'll find our way onto our left foot. Again, thinking of pubic bone, belly button, sternum, and nose. Eyes are forward. Bring your knee up to 90 degrees from the body, and you're first going to take a little pendulum of the foot. Shake, shake. Then go ahead and let the foot circle, as if you're stirring a pot of soup. Head the other direction. And then grabbing underneath the knee, give a big hug to your leg. Then we're going to send it back. So I'll turn to the side. Michael will stay forward. Your back foot's going to reach flat. Your fingertips are going to reach to the sky. And your head will be upright. What we're doing here is feeling the length from the fingertips all the way down to the foot. Get some activation in the back leg. Bring your ears next to your upper arms and in between. Then from this position, the thumbs are going to draw us open. Keep the pelvis where it is. Open the chest. And most importantly, make sure that you can breathe normally. We're not crunching the low back or closing off the lungs. Deep breath in. And out. And again. Keeping the face up to the sky, reach the fingertips all the way back. Interlace the hands behind the back, as such. If you can't do this, place your hands on your low back and open your chest. If you can, interlace your fingers. Open your chest up to the sky. Now the real challenge is to actually look at something. Yeah, look at something on the ceiling. And to release, fingers will release. And we're going to come back through the position that we started with, hugging the leg that was back, and then tucking the chin towards the knee. Let that go nice and slow. And we'll take it on the other side. Shifting your whole torso to your right foot now. Bring the knee up to about 90 degrees. Vision is forward, peripheral vision is active. Shake out the foot. Turn it into a circling, stirring the pot. You'll notice that one side makes sense and the other side's like, switching directions. Then go ahead and hug that knee. Spine is standing tall, eyes are forward. This is like normal posture plus your knee. As you release the knee, it's going to send backwards, flatten the foot, fingertips go up, and your ears stay in between your upper arms. Press into the ground with your foot, press through your fingertips. Keeping your pelvis where it is. Draw the thumbs back. Open your face to the sky. And again, find something to look at. And also notice if you can see your arms and your peripheral vision. Fingertips open, wide, 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 wide. They come all the way behind the back, either to interlace or to press on the back to open the chest. to release. Shift yourself back onto your right leg. Hug the knee, left knee, and take your chin, nose, or forehead all the way to it. Wow, this side's a hot mess. And go ahead and release. Finding both feet flat. Close the eyes, let the hands drop. And taking in a little body scan. This feels different from when we started. Feels different from the first and second checkpoint. And here we are now. Wonderful. Our last series of stretches for today are going to be arms overhead. So go ahead and bring the right hand up and over the head, stretching it to the upper left corner. From this place, we're going to take a little bend in the knees. And then as you straighten the knees, reach even further to that corner. And again, a little bend in the knees. And reach up to the corner. To complete this one, we're going to look up to our thumb. Open the hand all the way to the sky. And let the arm come down. And we'll take the left side all the way over to the upper right corner. Take a little bend in the knees, making sure the pelvis and weight is in both feet. And then reach the hand to the upper corner. And one more, bending of the knees. And reach. Look up at the hand. Open the chest to the sky. And circle the arm back. And down. One more time on each side. And then we'll be complete. Stretching to the left upper corner. As you bend your knees, ensure that your weight is even between 2 feet. Reach. And again, a little bend. And reach. Opening. Reaching. And thumbs down. Last time. A bending of the knees anchors the weight in both feet. And reach. A little bend. And reach. Open. Open. All the way to the front. Okay. To finish up breathing today, we're going to take short inhales and long exhales. We'll take that for 1 minute. And that's the very end. Thank you for joining us. Please follow along with this breath. If it feels good, continue it after the video. And if you feel complete after 1 minute, great. So place one hand on your belly, one on your chest. Similar to how we started, you're welcome to sit, lie, or stand. I recommend closing the eyes, but if you'd like to keep them open, that's great too. We're going to inhale for 3 seconds and exhale for 6. As you're inhaling for 3 seconds and exhaling for 6, Take a moment to notice where in your torso you're breathing. This should be primarily a belly breath that at the end of 3 seconds might move into the ribs in expansion, but shouldn't move into the shoulders. So taking your deep breath in through the belly and chest, and slowly pressing out, finding a slight abdominal contraction at the bottom. Thank you for joining us today for 3M Explore. Again, if this breath pattern feels good, stick with it and keep going. Have a great day.